In today's video, we're going to be talking about living off of your dividends and living off of your investments. I've been away from YouTube for 134 days and 16 hours, so way over 4 months. And all that time, I've been living off of my investments. I've been living off of my dividends. So in today's video, I'm going to be breaking down how I was able to do that, when I started investing, exactly how many rental properties I have, how big my portfolio is, all of that. And, I'm back. Let's go. If you guys haven't already, drop a like on this video. And there's going to be links in the description for everything that I'll be showing you in today's video. So if you guys want some free stocks, if you guys want some free crypto, links are in the description. So how much money do you need to be invested in stocks or in real estate? Personally, I am more of a real estate guy. I have 4 rental properties with my wife. I like to say 3 because 3 of them I got by myself and 1 my wife was able to get on her own. So luckily, I have a wife that's capable of doing that. On the other hand, when it comes to stocks, I had to learn all that on my own. And, if you guys go back through my catalog of my videos, you guys can see that I started with nothing. I started with literally like $100 or $200. If we jump into my portfolio today, this is what it looks like: $342,910. I'm seeing about $6,257 in dividends. Let's do some math real quick. 6,257 divided by 12. I'm not getting this monthly, but on average, I'm receiving roughly $521 in dividends. And obviously, that is not enough for me to live off of. All right. I personally like to keep my expenses as low as possible. So for me, if I'm living bare bones, just very minimalistic, $5,000 is all I need to survive. So my main 3 income streams are my real estate, my business, and the dividend portfolio. And you saw the dividend portfolio was only about $500 every single month. These rental properties, I'm seeing roughly $12,000 gross. So if we take out, the monthly expenses such as insurance, maintenance, property management fee, and all the little stuff that goes along with it, I'm seeing roughly $8,000 net. And that is because all my properties are paid off. And I'm going to give you a quick rundown of the strategy that I did to purchase my properties. The cool thing about my channel is everything is documented. So you can see all the properties I bought, what they look like when I bought them, how much I bought them for, and what they're worth now is a lot more than what I paid for. And that is because the strategy that I use is a pretty basic strategy that I think everybody can do as well. Here is one of the first properties that I bought. This is a duplex, and I'm going to give you guys a quick rundown of what it looks like. So yeah, I bought this in pretty rough conditions. All right, guys. I'm redoing the siding. I fixed up everything inside. I believe I bought this for under $200,000. And why was I able to get such a cheap property for under at $200,000 is because I live in Massachusetts. I live outside of Boston, about 45 minutes away out of Boston. And this house had a hole in the middle of it, through the roof, through the second floor ceiling. And, it was just all the water was just going through the floor, through the roof. I decided to take that responsibility myself to repair this, get the contractors to come in, fix it up. And, this house looks brand new when I got done with it. This is the new siding. And this house right now is worth maybe 400 plus. I'm really conservative with all my estimates. This house is worth at least 450 to 500, especially when the market was really hot. It was worth in the $500 range, $500,000 range. I did a lot of the maintenance and stuff myself back in the day, but now I have a property manager, which is an expense that is a write-off. I've been trying to be a lot more hands-off with a lot of the day-to-day, just so I could have more time to myself to dedicate to my family and business. So this is what it looks like now. Everything's brand new in it, and that's how I like to do things. I like to buy things that are completely messed up, that no one wants to do the work themselves, and I put in the sweat equity myself to do it. This is a duplex. I rent each unit out for just under $1,500 every single month. Let's take a look at the second property. So the second property that I want to talk about is completely documented on this channel. You guys can go check out the videos. I'll link it in the description. But this property I bought for $170,000 roughly. I think I put in roughly $50,000 into it, and yeah, just go check out the videos. It was a pretty sick renovation. I managed all the contractors myself. A lot of this was a lot of sweat equity as well. Now, you guys are probably wondering like how I was able to, save up so much money. $170,000. I can't get that much money. You could get loans from the bank. You guys can also pay in cash. If you can pay in cash, that is a massive advantage. I might look young. I might look like I'm in my early 20s. I get that a lot on the channel, but I'm 33 years old. I've been working since I was probably 14 years old, bagging groceries at a supermarket, doing a lot of odd jobs, and I was able to save up money. I was able to earn a high income in my early 30s and just continue to save up until I was able to buy these properties on the low. The major problem with this house was basically just neglect. It was completely run down, and I just had to put some money into it, get it fixed up. One unit I'm renting for $1,800, and the other unit is a 2-bedroom. I'm renting for, I believe, $1,400. All right. So let's take a look at the third property. The third property I bought at an auction, and I lived in this house. All right. I lived in this house for the past 5 years. I just recently moved, and that was due to that this 4-month hiatus from YouTube was a lot of that had to do with a lot of this as well. This house I bought on auction. I bought it for roughly, I think, $150 to $160. This was years ago. It was a online auction as well. And these online auctions, I gotta tell you, segue. These online auctions, I think this is somewhat of a scam, because you know how on eBay when you're shopping for stuff and you have to auction off and you try to get in that last minute deal, and you'll be hopefully you're the last minute, you're the highest bidder at the last minute, and that's how you'd win. This online auction, I think it's called a Hubzu. They basically continue to extend it 5 minutes every single time someone puts in a new bid at the end of the deadline. So, I lived in this house. I fixed it up as, I was living there as well. And right now I'm able to rent this house at $2,450. This is a single family house, roughly 1,700 square feet. And, it's a lovely house it's what you call a starter house for anybody that's, building a family of their own. I lived here with my daughter, my wife, and I just need a bigger place because I have a second daughter now. I'm going to be doing a breakdown of that house later this week, so you guys can take a look at that. And the property in Brooklyn, New York, that is a condo that, like I said, I'm really hands off with that property. I just pay the insurance on it. And basically, I just make payments to the property manager there. Like I said, I live in Massachusetts. That property is in New York City. Very expensive, very high cost of living. And I'm able to receive roughly, $4,000 in rents. But, the HOA fees and all the other fees brings that down to a lot lower. And personally, I'm looking to sell that property and, put the money elsewhere. So rental income is roughly $12,000. And lastly, the third source of income for me is YouTube. And from YouTube, when I was consistently posting, I was seeing between $10,000, $20,000 every single month. And now it's a lot lower than before, but we're going to be getting back into it. And lastly, I'm also able to make some money off of my cryptocurrency portfolio. So if you guys haven't already, like I said, links are going to be in the description for everything. If you guys want free stocks, free crypto, you guys can get up to $250 worth of crypto if you sign up with BlockFi. And with BlockFi, I'm able to collect interest every single month. Before it was a lot higher, but the thing with crypto is very volatile. And I bought crypto way back when it was like $15,000. So luckily for me, I was able to hold on to all the peaks and valleys of it. And now, my crypto portfolio is worth $130,000, and I'm able to collect some interest off of this as well. So this kind of counts as a dividend, but not really. Lastly, something that's not talked about much is living in a household with dual income. So luckily for me, my wife has her own small business, and she's lovely enough to share some of that with me, share some of that income with me. So I'm not too worried unless something crazy happens and she doesn't really like me anymore. So like I said, I am back. I'm going to be breaking down everything even more. I could go into depth about everything that you see in this video. So drop some comments down below of what you guys are interested in, and I can start making videos about that. But right now, I want you guys to go check out these videos if you guys are interested in investing, dividends, real estate. Like the video, subscribe if you guys want more content just like this, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.